idea of position as a compromise point. You remember Blaylock has something like this. He says the sum of x sub I minus the median is a minimum.
I'm just really not that involved with school right now. You know, I don't like my classes this quarter. I don't feel that I've learned that much, you know, from the university as far as academic type work, you know.
And the role that this will play in determining your final grade will depend on the individual case. I would say that if you're confident...
What I wanted to do was be a social worker and work with children. You know, like, my conception of it was kind of idealistic.
The next row, please.
You know, I got to UCLA and I started taking upper division social classes, and, you know, like, it finally hit me at the end of last year, you know, that I just hated sociology.
Have you had jazz yet?
No.
Tanner, you should take that. It's so good. Have you had it? Oh, definitely take that class. It's really good.
Like before, when I went to school because I wanted to go to school and get a degree and get a nice, you know, a good job and all that. And now, I mean, you know, I don't care about the job at all. Your mind can really, you know, be stable and stagnant when you're working in a 9-to-5 job in an office with a bunch of old ladies.
Well, you're richer than I am. Would you like to see my wallet?
No.
Well, I'm going to show you it anyway. Look at that. Empty. Oh, I got plenty of sand in there from where we played football last time. My dad got this free from somebody at an
That's
airport.
why you're carrying a bandana and an umbrella or something?
Yeah, that's my handy-dandy emergency umbrella.
I just like being on campus. It's you know, kind of a fun. You see your friends, you know, you fool around every day. You know, it's not like working. Let's face it, it's a lot easier.
18, 20, 75.
She graduated at 16, and we had a little bit of trouble between teenagers, and I have a thing. So at the time, it wasn't working out, and in the meantime, I'd gotten divorced and remarried, so it wasn't all her fault. But she left, she moved out after high school, and she's made her own way ever since.
You left yet? Oh, yes.
Hi, Liz. Hi, Linda.
How are you?
Yeah, well, there's 6 of us in a 3-bedroom house. There's never any privacy, really, but it's fun because we all get along pretty well.
Who called? Well, Jenny called. What time did he call?
Just about 15 minutes ago.
Did you say he called back?
Mary can't answer the phone, I don't know.
Oh.
How do you play fish?
You know, I can get away and be alone if I really want to. But I like to come home and have people be there and, you know, have someone to talk to when you get up in the morning.
So Bill took half, and he didn't feel anything, so he started crying, you know, and I stayed up and rapped with Debbie till about 4. So I'm really tired. I took an upper stay to help me along my day at work. Half of one anyway.
Very frustrating. You never play your cards right.
Debbie? Hi, this is Bunny. Are you coming home for dinner? Yeah. And there's only one thing. We need some butter. Okay, see, What? Yeah. Okay, but no, but Debbie, real butter, because I borrowed it from... I'll give you the money, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, wait till I bring this stuff off.
Or maybe some paprika. Oh, here, chili powder.
Wait.
Do you want to see the new thing I cut out of the paper today?
What?
It goes, cannibal to witch doctor. I don't know what's the matter with my baby. He won't eat anybody.
You know, like, when I first started college, I used to wear a dress to school every day with nylons, and I had matching scarves and things to go with it. And I used to set my hair every night. And now I go to school. Well, you know, I wouldn't consider myself a total slob, but, you know, like a lot of times I wear blue jeans.
You go to class in jeans like that?
Yes. Everybody does.
They've gone a long ways.
Are you kidding me?
That was 20? When I got at Robinson's, it was 32, reduced to 20.
And by the green fangs de la cultura de dinero of the concrete vampiros, National Steel, Columbia Broadcasting, Ralston Purina, Firestone Tire and Rubber, Hunt's Food and Industries, Dow Chemicals...
Like, I do care about, you know, a lot of these social issues. And I really sincerely like, you know, things to be a lot different. But I don't know why, but last year I was a lot more into it than I am this year. You know, the reason that you become active in something like that is because you think that maybe you can change it. And, you know, right now I question that. You know, I really question it. And right now I think I'm more, maybe selfish, but I think I'm more interested, you know, in getting myself together.
Bill.
Hey, calm down.
Okay. Whoops.
Well, I don't usually go out on too many dates. You know, not like, well, would you like to go out Saturday night type thing. You know, I stopped doing that a while back. Usually, like, when I go out with people, you know, we get stoned, which is always nice.
They played bingo.
And,
I swear to God, I went to that birthday party and they played bingo and I blew my mind. You were there!
I know, that's what I was saying.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Everyone is freezing outside.
And the prizes, did you see the prizes? The Tijuana special? You know? The bull or whatever.
Oh, I got a good hand.
Wait.
What, 4 different kinds or what?
Well, I mean, Bill, we can't all be great at everything, you realize.
Well, last year I was pretty close with Bill. In fact, I wasn't going out with anyone else, really.
Hey, I just realized.
He's not quite sure if he's going to get into med school next year. Because he kind of screwed around his first couple of years.
There's a present they got, like this coffee liqueur that you pour in here, and it's like a straw, and you just like...
So you're going to use it as a hash pipe?
Well, I don't know. It might freak her out.
Then when I went to Europe and I came back, I mean, things just really cooled off at the beginning of the year. So basically, you know, we go out and we have a good time, but there's nothing, you know, nothing definite about our relationship.
He was the worst. He didn't want to be seen in public with me.
Oh, wait.
It was really
Did I ever tell you your face you look bad?
Yeah, you did. It was dark out, but you did.
It's hard for me right now to get in, you know, to really get into a guy. I think I'm kind of going through the phase, you know, where I'm just kind of seeing a lot of different people. I guess when I'm ready to get, or when it happens that I'm emotionally involved with someone, you know, I guess I will be. You know, I want to have kids. I do. If you're really in love with someone, I think that you don't have to be married to live together and have kids, you know. Because if you're in love, you're going to stay together.
I mean, they become human beings when they're born. You just help raise them, and after that, they're on their own. So I hope she doesn't get carried away, that's all.
Not a whole heck of a lot. Just working. Yep. No. I graduated, maybe.
Well, it's just a different thing. Like, she gets down on the fact that I eat barbiturates. She's down on the fact that I eat uppers.
Well,
Amphetamines. But she can get behind eating mescaline.
Well, you
Which
know.
blows my mind, you know, because mescaline.
Well, actually, mescaline was beautiful. You know, I really dug it. You know, I'm sure I'll do it again sometime. But, you know, to be with a person that you really dig and take it, it can be really nice.
I close my eyes when I'm going to sleep and I was seeing flashes of colors. You know, colors are supposed to be better on psilocybin than mescaline.
I don't know. All that shit really isn't that bad if you get like the proper sleep and reading.
If you don't do it that often.
That often.
That's the whole thing, how much you do.
I haven't eaten in a long time.
Linda, hey, this isn't bad. Do we need more noodles, do you think?
Well, why don't you wait?
I'm starving. You're talking
Good
about.
old sauce one.
Oh, what do you mean a sauce one? How much sauce is going to slip through those little holes?
All right. I made 2 different kinds of garlic bread. One soggy and one with Parmesan.
Do it, baby, do it. Okay.
That's your bonus? Oh, she won't mind. This is about food.
Marijuana? Well, I think it's a good thing.
Marijuana, all the further away she stays, the better.
No, it's easy to get, and I think you have to be kind of stupid to really get busted, you know, unless a chance thing happens, but I don't usually walk down the street smoking.
Yes, I love it. Not the album, but I've heard a lot of his songs on KMEP. It's really good. It's a wide world, baby.
Like, when I started smoking dope, I think my head was going through some changes anyway. I think that before I expected certain things in a person if they weren't there, you know, like I didn't think as much of them or something. But now, I think I'm beginning to take people for what they are a lot more. A lot of things, you know, I don't worry about as much. I don't hassle as much in my mind.
Jim, that like have you ever experienced anything like that before? It was so far out. 6 of us were standing in a circle, and we just stood there with our fingertips touching, you know, each other like this. And the electricity and current just went right around the circle. It was unbelievable.
You really feel it.
Like I only had 2 hits off that.
My hands in it.
Yeah, and but just 2 hits was just too much.
Inhale.
You should not be so mean to that excellent hash.
Oh.
And do you know what I found in the
What
box?
did you find?
No milk duds.
What did you expect?
Oh, at least one.
You knew I finished them off.
I really.
Yeah, it's really nice to be stoned. You know, music is great when you're stoned. Food is great when you're stoned. Everything is great when you're stoned. Really is.
Did you ever put out a joint?
Not usually.
Hey, whoa, hold it. Hell, get a general consensus before you start making rash moves.
It's really weird, but when I get stoned, I can't think. You know, like I forget things. Like in the middle of a sentence, I'll forget what I'm talking about. I can communicate with people that are stoned on a different level sometimes, which is really a trip. And a lot of people can function really well on grass, but I'm not one of those people.
Maybe I'll say
my co-star. My co-star.
Hey, that's James Taylor, my man. That is him.
What?
I mean, I just want to get away and do things. You know, I've been in Los Angeles for a long time, and I'm just getting tired of it. You know, I want to really get out and do different things. Maybe live in Europe for a while and bum around all over. You know, I don't care that much about having very much money, you know, because it doesn't cost that much to live, really.